Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the Mickey and Friends parking structure for this week's Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge update. We were here on a Saturday afternoon and seeing what's new. It's solo again for me, no Ian this week. That means no more witty banter once again. That's 2 straight weeks with no witty banter, you guys. What am I going to do with myself? I need me some witty banter. So we're going to try to see what we can see, you know, what's going on up here. You're going to see in a little bit. We did get some coverage from Big Thunder Trail this morning. You can see there's a lot more rock work going on down the front, but we'll get to that later. Let's talk about what we see now. And well, what I'm seeing, again, like I kind of alluded to last week, is a lot of stuff happening along the roof. They're putting a lot more you know, mobile homes up there. I can't believe how many. It feels like they've taken them from over there and put them over here or something. But there's a lot of stuff still happening, and it makes me think, again, like I was saying before last week, that that part of the building, that part of the roof will not be covered. That's all going to be open and exposed. There's just going to be a facade of mountain as opposed to an all mountain sort of thing. And I don't know why I would have expected that, but for some reason I did. But now that I'm seeing it, you know, more clearly these days, I'm realizing, yes, we're just going to get a mountainous facade, I think. I don't imagine they're going to put rock work all along the top of that building. I just don't see that happening. Meanwhile, I have been waiting for something to happen that we could see down in the Battle Escape building, down to the hangar, and it does finally, I feel like something is happening. You see those orange markers down there. It looks like they're either getting ready to or have already started, I think, doing something. And if I recall, Christian has said that those orange things were visual clues for people to see that there's going to be like an elevation change or maybe a hole, like, you know, where they have at the Super Collider back there. They put those orange flyers all around, or whatever you call those things, not flyers, but you know what I mean, to indicate there's a hole there, and so that, you know, if you just walk by, you don't fall in there on accident. And I imagine that's what they're doing here. But maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that note. But it looks like they've dug something up, and it's hard to see because of the glare. But it looks like concrete maybe down there. What do you think? Yeah, it looks like they've dug it out a little bit. They've dug a mini pool, like a 2-foot pool, because you can see that they've fortified it. There's I forget what you call that, you know, where the wooden supports are there. Looks like they're digging a smallish rectangular hole for some purpose. I don't know what. I spoke too soon for a break. Look who showed up.
Whoopsie, hey there.
I was just down there doing my report, and this guy's like, "What are you? Hey, do you have a permit to film from here?"
Yeah, I was gonna give him a hard time for security.
Well, Ian's back. He's here to not really go to the park, though, right? I mean,
I'm going to go in, but not. You guys won't see me during the show.
No show. Show's over.
Yeah.
You guys missed a great show today.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get to watch it as a viewer this time.
There you go. Well, Ian. Okay, so now that you're here, tell us their feelings. What are they doing with that ladder, Ian? That ladder was there last week.
Yeah.
And they haven't moved it. Why haven't they moved that ladder, Ian? Oh my God, the witty banter started already.
I didn't even say anything, though. Did I say anything? I didn't say anything.
I queued you up for witty banter, and you were about ready to give it to me. This is awesome.
I mean, it wasn't so much going to be a witty banter so much as a tired observation.
Damn it. Well, see, but this is witty banter, though.
You have low bar for witty.
I do. I really, really do. Okay, what was I saying? Ladder, whatever. The
wall was extended.
A little bit. That's about where it was last week, though.
But the stud, well, I mean, for me, it's been
right.
I wasn't here last night.
I was not pointing in the right direction. He's talking about the wall here.
Yeah. There's more studs at this end of the building.
Lots more. What is this cross-sectioning stuff? Do you know what that is?
No, but they were doing that at the other end, too. You just can probably see how it's crisscrossing as well.
Yeah.
Looks like the sort of safety rail things done all the way around. Don't know if that was done last week.
Well, not to that extent, no.
Okay.
Not complete. Like that's, I don't know if they were, well, I don't know. It's hard to say.
And then probably the elephant in the room is that mountain back there.
Oh, that mountain?
Yeah, that one.
That's not really an elephant.
Figure of speech.
It's not really a room. We're outside, Ian.
I know it's Florida. Too late to get close.
Told you, man. Witty banter. Witty banter. Oh, are we? Yeah, we're having witty banter right now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can really see that. Let's go back in. You can see that real clear from here. Right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's definitely making progress. It's coming along nicely.
It certainly is.
Yeah. All right. We've moved down to the left, and I feel like kind of what this show is going to wind up resorting to is just filming the building and documenting its progress as opposed to talking about it, because
Well, maybe we get to a point where we don't do it every single week. We do it every couple, so there's potentially more to talk about.
maybe. But it feels like it hasn't changed even in the last couple of weeks, except for more stuff on the roof.
Well, for me, I mean, the mountain is pretty.
Well, there's that. But they were working on that your last report, weren't we? Or
there was some very starting mesh shit.
Yeah.
But that looks a lot more. Hey, that's actually a shape.
That's
thing.
definite peak.
Yeah.
And we can almost identify that peak, I think,
Yeah, if you're
in the
looking-
concept art. Don't you think?
If you're that, or if you were to look at the model.
Or the model, I should say. Yeah, more the model than the concept art. There was something that I was observing. Oh, that's right. We had to slide down to last weekend.
Yes.
I observed through the Falcon building. Mm-hmm. But you could see they're putting up like forms or something.
I think that's just the. What do you mean? I think that's just the backside over by.
Do you think? Oh, is that the same
That's over
far
by,
wall?
Yeah, over by the train.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's just.
What a buzzkill you are.
Yeah, you know, that's my job. Sarah and Elise got to deal with it for a week.
Oh my god. I thought they were building something over there, but I think you're right. That is the far wall that we've been seeing since day one, isn't it? What a bummer. But having said that, still, you can see there's quite a bit of progress being made on Millennium Falcon. It is definitely catching up to the Battle Escape building. That's just, Ian, just examine this for a second.
Oh, it's massive.
That. How many Costco's is that? It's like 8 Costco's.
I don't know about 8. Certainly. Like,
6? 4.5.
how big of a Costco's do you have?
Let's bid. How many? We have big Costco's. But, I mean, yeah, Costco isn't that big when you compare to this building. Is it? I don't know. Maybe I can't do building
Someone
math.
wants to get us the average size of a Costco.
But do we know what the size of this building is? Does anybody know the square footage of this building?
You could Google Maps maybe not the height, but the general footprint of it.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, just yeah.
Like there's easy, I think sites are.
Well, you could do the math on up. You know, what do you call it? Figure out the area of a rectangle, right?
Yeah. And you can have the scale right there.
Yeah.
Google Maps, so you can figure out the footprint.
You could do the math on that, I guess.
You wouldn't have the height of the building, but you'd have the footprint of it.
Well, you could guess the height. I would say that's 4 stories. How tall is it? That's 40 feet. What do you think? 40, 50 feet?
Yeah, probably about.
Looks like 4 stories to me. Just eyeballing it. And that's what we're doing this a year and a half later. We're guessing how tall that building is to cut this show. And there are people out there going, "Don't stop, David, don't stop. You got to keep going."
I'm just saying, it was nice to have a week off and see how the board to see when I came back, right? Just to have increments, actually be able to see a difference. I'm just saying.
I was like, I'm getting on the tram, and I'm like, oh God. I got to do Star Wars Land. Oh God, I'm tired, and I don't know what to talk about.
Just saying, maybe some time between updates so there's more to talk about.
I know, but come on, man. How can we miss a week? Anyway, because you can't, there's nothing. Do you see anything fresh baked? Do you see anything through this lens? I don't. Except for, what we've already talked about. Really, the better views are from Big Thunder Trail now. How many mountains are we going to see in the skyline pretty soon? There's a peak there, right?
If you count the very tip
and
of
then the
Space
Matterhorn
Mountain in the far back.
And then Big Thunder. And then, yes, Space Mountain. And you've also got...
You can't really see the tip of splash from the trees.
No. But that's a lot of mountains.
Though from here I can kind of see the Cadillac Range from Cars Land. Does that count?
Those are mountains, I guess. Okay, well, that's enough guesswork and saying nothing, I think, for this episode of Star Wars Land Galaxy's Edge update. It's pretty much the same as it was before, and that's going to be our view very soon, is a white wall.
It's a nice white wall.
And some HVAC machinery and tape dispensers. I'm kind of bummed, Ian, is that that's not going to be mountain. All that stuff's going to be exposed forever. from this side.
They could close it up, just not the wall. Like they could close up the stuff on the rocks on top, just not cover the wall on the back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. All right, well, that's going to do it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week when we have more things to not say. Fresh Breakfast stuff. Well, they've parked a, what do they call those things? Like a backhoe, I think, or whatever they call that. They parked one here right in front of the wall. So we can't see much. It looks like a car's, look at, he's got eyes. Anyway, we can see a little bit of what's happening if I pan up a bit. Really, the main thing to see here is the rock work. There it is. Not much to see otherwise, because we can't see through the tractor. Oh, look, there's more. They've got two tiers, or two peaks coming. That one and that one. And more down there. That's pretty great. Lots of progress. Some men at work. I swear those things got eyes. Oh, that's a beam. I thought that was a tractor. Oh my God. It just feels like it goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
Can you see much in there?
You sure can.
Awesome.
It's open. Open it up.